The rise of Amazon, how Jeff Bezos built a billion-dollar empire. In 1994, a 30-year-old Jeff Bezos left his high-paying job on Wall Street, packed up his belongings, and set off for Seattle. He wasn't starting a traditional business. Instead, he had a bold idea: to sell books over this new thing called the internet. That idea would become Amazon, and today, it's one of the most valuable companies in the world. But this journey wasn't easy. It took years of hard work, overcoming challenges, and visionary thinking to turn a small online bookstore into the giant we know today. Let's dive into the story of how Jeff Bezos built a billion-dollar empire. Jeff Bezos was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico in 1964. From a young age, Bezos had an insatiable curiosity for how things worked. As a child, he would dismantle his crib with a screwdriver just to figure out how it was assembled. This curiosity, combined with an intense passion for science and space, would shape his future mindset as an entrepreneur. Bezos moved with his family to Houston, Texas, where his grandfather, who worked at the Atomic Energy Commission, had a profound influence on him. Bezos spent summers on his grandfather's ranch, learning about mechanics and problem-solving. It was here that Bezos learned the importance of self-reliance, a lesson that would stick with him throughout his career. From Wall Street to Seattle, a risky move. After graduating from Princeton in 1986 with degrees in electrical engineering and computer science, Bezos went on to work on Wall Street. By 1994, he was a senior vice president at a hedge fund called D.E. Shaw. But something caught his eye. He stumbled upon a statistic that showed the rapid growth of the internet, which was expanding at 2,300% per year. Bezos realized this was his chance. He made a life-changing decision. He would leave his stable, high-paying job and move to Seattle to start an online business selling books. At the time, e-commerce was practically unheard of, and selling books online seemed like a bizarre idea to most people. With his wife Mackenzie by his side, Bezos set up shop in the garage of their rented home. His vision was clear. Amazon would be the world's biggest bookstore. Little did he know, it would become so much more. Early days of Amazon, humble beginnings. On July 16, 1995, Amazon.com went live. At first, it was just a simple website with a basic search function. The team consisted of Bezos, a few programmers, and part-time employees. In those early days, Bezos and his small team would manually pack books into boxes and drive them to the post office themselves. But it wasn't smooth sailing. Within just a few months, Amazon was growing so fast that Bezos had to find new ways to handle the increased demand. He famously installed desks made from doors as a way to save costs and reinvest everything back into the company. By the end of 1995, Amazon had sold books to people in all 50 U.S. states and in 45 countries. What started as a garage operation was beginning to take off, but there was still a long road ahead. Expanding beyond books, the everything store. Bezos never wanted Amazon to be just an online bookstore. His ultimate vision was for Amazon to become the everything store, a place where people could buy anything they wanted online. By 1998, Amazon began expanding into other product categories: electronics, toys, and music. Bezos wasn't just thinking about what people wanted today, but what they would need in the future. He was constantly pushing Amazon to grow beyond its initial business model. By the early 2000s, Amazon was growing at an incredible pace, but Bezos wasn't satisfied with just being an online retailer. He wanted Amazon to be a technology company at its core, capable of powering not just its own operations, but those of other businesses as well. In 2006, Amazon launched Amazon Web Services, a cloud computing platform that would eventually become a major revenue driver for the company. AWS enabled businesses to rent computing power and storage, revolutionizing how companies built and operated their own online infrastructure. This move showcased Bezos's foresight. He saw the potential of cloud computing long before it became mainstream, and today, AWS powers a significant portion of the internet. Challenges and criticism. Amazon's rise wasn't without challenges. In the early 2000s, the company struggled to turn a profit, and Bezos faced harsh criticism from investors and analysts who doubted his long-term vision. At one point, Amazon's stock lost more than 90% of its value. But Bezos remained laser-focused on his mission. He prioritized long-term growth over short-term profits, which many believed was a risky approach. But in time, this commitment to reinvestment paid off. Amazon today, a global empire. Today, Amazon is much more than an online retailer. It's a global e-commerce, cloud computing, and even entertainment. With over 1.5 million employees worldwide, Amazon has revolutionized the way we shop, work, and live. From its humble beginnings in a garage to becoming a trillion-dollar company, Amazon's rise is a testament to Bezos' relentless pursuit of innovation. Jeff Bezos' story is one of vision, perseverance, and calculated risk-taking. His journey teaches us important lessons: to always think long-term, to embrace innovation, and to not be afraid of failure. Bezos once said, "If you're not willing to be misunderstood for a long time, you're never going to innovate." That's the mindset that built Amazon into the powerhouse it is today. If you enjoyed this video and want more insights into the stories behind the world's most successful businesses, make sure to subscribe to Success Craft, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned.